The Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche connection, the most secret of Nollywood. Imagine this, you scroll through your Instagram flow, preview voting proper prize, when you see Maurice Sam publish on his last turn-off. He's waiting, faster than you can say, Nollywood magic, Sonia Uche drops a similar ad. Coincidence? I don't. Welcome to the most intrigued mystery of partnership that means that Nollywood fans scratch the east and connected detective points. If you have already asked yourself why these two man-made stars evolve in perfect synchronization despite their public drama on social networks, complete because today, we overthrow the tea that was preparing in the greatest secrecy of the Polia de law. Have you ever had this friend who claims that they do not speak to their ex, but in a way of under, they present themselves to the doxers in the same, of the prentice of the simple outfits and even commanding the same goods? Well, Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche entre cinnamon at a whole new level, and crossing, it is at the hilarious and fascinating fate with respect. The entertainment industry has seen many partnerships, but as of mysteriously coordinated as these two. Their connection is deeper than what is to the attention, and the collaboration of Nollywood. The privileges are everywhere, and it is almost comical how obvious their partnership is but heights. These two have mastered the art of worker the whole while maintaining the illusion of independence, creating a dynamic union which has initiates of industry both amused and impressed. They transferred the coordination profession to an art form, with a bad orientation, a perfect timing and jute enough drama veil that the world guesses. It is like looking at a neatly choreographed dance where the two partners claiming that they dance alone, but Chuck's step is the synchronized centered. This made their connection even more intriguing. How they managed to dominate the social media by thinking that they do not work together. Remember when they had all this drama that did not suck the fans who had picked up side and created hashtags? While Tot Lumon was busy at analyzing each of his articles to signs of beef, these two were probably dance an Abuja hotel room to plan their next collaborative demi-action. The non-Suvi incident was not a relational drama, it was the perfect smokescreen for what was going behind the scenes. Their work model is so predictable that you can adjust your calendar by it. When Sonia announces a new project, you can bet your last naira that Maurice will have chosen to cook in a few segments. It is not only a coincidence, it is strategic planning that would make military generals jealous. They created a system where the success of a person creates opportunities for the other, and they perform it with the precision of Swiss watchmakers. The fact that they can maintain this level of coordination while being similar to the being of independent artists is fairly impressive on station. The most recent example of their synchronized strategy concerns Nadia, the talented actress who is back in Nollywood after taking time for the family. When Nadia is out of balance, dances alongside Sonia, passionate observers has a death of their counter. Faithful to his form, Maurice Down work with Nadia in his next project, proving again that when one of them works with someone again, the other takes precedence as a clock. It is almost as if they had a list of contacts paid and apotic, if you work with them, I work with them too. The time of their trips is one at the dead gift high of their coordinated efforts. They are publishing films the same day, not next week, not next month, but exactly the same day. If it was a coincidence, it would tighten the kind of kinset that made the theory of the question of mathematicians. They are like Nollywood twins who has and that is convinced everyone that they are not linked, theirs of the synchronized moves tell a different story. Coordination is so obvious that it is the preliminary premises for our intelligence, but in this, it is also brilliant. The recent prolonged stay of Mauritius in Abuja is not only vacation or a change of landscape, it's the strategic positioning. Abuja has become a hub for many of these collaboration projects, and the presence of Maurice is coincide in the moment of these co-enterprises. When someone starts spending a lot of time dancing a special place where major projects occurred, especially when someone has coordinated work schemas, it is not difficult to connect the points. Man is positioned literally where the action is disturbed, and the action seems to follow a very specified model. What is fascinating in their dynamics, how they have managed to transform the controversy in opportunity. The incident not followed by the social media which caused fans to create conspiracy theories and lapping teams in fact established the crumbling engineering marketing. While the world was concentrated the drama, they tranquilly conducted their empire of collaborative projects. They used the fascination of the public seeing their status of relationships to create the auteur buzz of their individual marks, while working secretation on joint ventures that feature them both. The way they do not have their own, they control the art of poor public orientation while maintaining private coordination. Publications on social networks can suggest independence or major conflicts, but their work models tell the story of doomed people who are very professional synchrony. It is like looking at a Mariga class in a strategic Bay Area disguised as an individual success. Their ability to maintain this illusion while offering systemication quality content is what makes it really great. They are not only coordinated for coordination, they create opportunities that benefit all those involved. When Maurice works with someone that Sonia presented denounced the industry, or vice versa, they built a network that strengthens the entire Nollywood ecosystem. It is a commercial strategy of coincidence, and the melting of the work of the functioning for all the personnel involved. The fact that Nadia is now working with Maurice after her collaboration with Sonia is a perfect grip of their interconnected business approach. The return of Nadia to Nollywood after his break for the cover and family responsibilities could not have, besides, better timed. She is working with two most strategic despices in the industry, while Maurice and Sonia are working with new talents that bring new energy to projects. It is a united win-win situation which is organic, which is the clearly orchestrated. Mauritius YouTube channel, Maurice Sam TV, becoming the platform for the creation of her new film with Nadia, is an author of the strategic decision that shows commenting these partnerships they are beyond the simple game. By controlling the distribution of the platform form, Maurice ensures a maximum visibility and income potential towards collaboration efforts. It is not a question of making films together, it is a question of creating a finished ecosystem where every aspect of production, promotion and distribution is carefully managed for optimal results. The time of today's fest at 5 or 18 hours is not raised either. They calculated the optimal time to a maximum audience, given the moment when their target audience is the most sensitive to be online and a edificable reflex. This level of detail in planning shows that their collaboration is well beyond the simple decision to work together, it encompasses all aspects of their professional presentation. They understand their audience and know exactly comments capture and maintain attention. What made their partnership even more interesting is how they managed to create independent brand identities by working so closely together. Most of the collaborative partnerships in the entertainment industry have merged identities where inseparable dedicated individuals in the public spirit. However, Mauritius and Sonia maintain distinct personal marks, the secretly coordinating of the movies of secretly professionals. It's like having your cake and eating it too, professional. The prediction element mentions by industry observers adds one of a layer of intrigue to their history. When the initiates can precisely predict their next movement according to the models, Heller confirms there is a method of word sowing madness. These predictions are not the basics of the chance of the information from INI, they are based on recognition models that emerge when two people work in perfect coordination while claiming that they are not. Their approach to managing the criticism and examination of the public also reveals their strategic state of mind. Instead of dealing with rumors or confirming their partnership, they let work talk about him. This approach maintains the mystery in life while allowing professional achievements to strengthen their reputation. They understand that in the entertainment industry, a little mystery and speculation can be more precious than complete transparency. Furthermore, they did not succeed in Transformer, which could have a partnership limiting to an opportunity for expansion is laudable. Instead of restoring the crossization of the other, they created a system where the success of one person creates automatic tracks for the other. When Maurice succeeds, he creates opportunities for Sonia, and vice versa. Relationship this symbiotic allowed Dex to achieve more than they have done so individual. Their coordinated liberation strategy shows a sophisticated understanding of market dynamics and public behavior. By releasing content simultaneously, they are not in competition with some for the attention of the public, they create an event that celebrates their two ousted. It is like hosting a double function where fans get the entertainment value twice, which makes the appearance of vision more attractive than individual versions for the audience. The August calendar for these outings, coinciding with the birthday of the daughter of Ruth Quadri and what is decreed, they understand that OUU is one of the important months in their industry, and they position their sorted to be part of the festive atmosphere that characterizes this period of anchor. Their ability to maintain this level of coordination while dealing with public drama of social, community media and individual career pressures draws professional maturity remedy. Managing a secret partnership in an industry where confidentiality is the impossible precisa requires skills that go beyond the simple realization of films. Heller requires a strategic thought, perfect union, and the ability to maintain consistency even when it is brotherly to public challenges. The fact that they can execute this level of TOT coordination by making it appear without effort can be their greatest rewarding. Large partnerships often require visible effort and a constant communication, but Maurice and Sonia have made their collaboration so natural that people believe that it is humming. This seamless suggests a level of understanding and chemistry profession that does not develop from the day to the ready. What made their story even more convincing is the way they succeed in creating the surface on commitment to their audience. There is the surface level where fans enjoying their individual work, the level of specification where people try to understand their relationship, and the strategic level where industry professionals study their business model. They created content that works more. Their partnership calls into question traditional concepts in the way does not reign the professional relationships of the world operate in Nollywood. They have proven that you can maintain individual identity while working in collaboration, that the public drama does not reflect nice lists of prayed relationships, and that the strategic thinking can coexist with creative expression. They essentially rewrite the book of rules on the way not partnerships can operate in the modern entertainment industry. The way they manage their public image throughout this process shows a media bill which is beyond the simple making of good films. They understand that in the landscape of entertainment today, the gesture of public perception is also important as the creation of quality content. Their ability to control the story while letting their work speak of itself shows a sophisticated understanding of the culture of modern celebrities and public psychology. Their history also highlights comment the entertainment industry has evolved to reward strategic thought alongside creative talents. Success in modern Nollywood requires more than simple capacity for action. It requires a business sense, strategic planning, and the ability to build and maybe professional networks. Maurice and Sonia have mastered all these elements while giving the impression that it is only individuals naturally talented who work well. While let's look at their career continuity to take place in perfect synchronization, it becomes clear that what we are witnessing is not only a coincidence or a collaboration. The remains of Masterclass, one of the approval of strategic partnership, where two people talented to include commentary they amplify the success of the other while maintaining identity and freedom of creation. That they continue to claim that they do not work together or do not openly recognize their partnership, one has chosen is the count. They created that something special that deserves recognition and study. The Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche phenomenon is not only the gossip in the entertainment industry, this is a case unit on how modern partnerships can operate in the creative industries. They manage to create a system where everyone wins, they benefit from coordinated opportunity, their employees have access to enlarged laser, and the public obtains coherent quality content. It is a strategic brilliance in collaboration coincide, and honestly, it is the temperatures that us like credit for their intelligence rather than simplifying to speculate on their relationships. Thus, the next time you see Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche simultaneously freeing content, working with the same people or making strategic shifts that understood how the commentary director their set industry while keeping the world to guess. And if Sailor is not worth our attention and respect, so we miss the point compliment. Now that you know the real history of Duracell, the most intriguing partnership in Nollywood, it's time to become an observer. More information from the industry. Follow Maurice Sam's Maurism TV channel, keep an eye on the 2 sorting hours and start connecting the points yourself. Share this analysis with passionate Nollywood who are always trying to understand what does not really happen between the two powers of the industry. The truth is more fascinating than any drama that to imagine, and color is just in front of us. Do not respect simplification films, study their strategy, because Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche all teach us a master's class in professional partnership, whether they admit it or not. Like, comment, share and subscribe.